And, Coach, again, congratulations on the win here tonight. As you look back at this game, we talked about some of your objectives going in, and it seemed like the team really played to those, particularly in the first half, and P.J. Horn, Ty Outlaw seemed to kind of epitomize what you were attempting to do tonight. I thought we were really good in the first half. I thought we started the second half really good as well. There was a 2-segment ATO. Those were the 2 that we lost. I knew it was getting out of hand relative to that segment of time. I didn't want to burn a timeout. I wanted to let our guys try to figure out how to play through it. The groupings were a little different with Med fouling out. But I thought we did a lot of good things. I think PJ's continuing to get better, and if Ty can get some of those rebounds that he was getting tonight, that changes our team. They only had, I know that they are not necessarily superb at it, but we gave up 0. We gave up 3 offensive rebounds. The stat sheet says 7, but that means we got a hand on it and it went out of bounds, so they got a team offensive rebound. Very encouraged by that. We only had 2 turnovers at halftime. And in that segment where we were getting beat, we were bad on both ends, and that's where we accumulated some of our turnovers. But I thought we did some really good stuff. I'm glad that we made a lot of free throws, shot a lot of free throws, made a lot of free throws. You had that 21-point lead at the half, and sometimes it's come out in the second half. You don't have that intensity, but, gosh, you got a 14-0 start there, and guys just kind of kept the pedal to the metal and didn't ever look back. I thought we were as good as we've been from start to finish on Saturday. I thought we were continued that in the first half. I thought we continued that through the first timeout that they called, as you mentioned, 14-0. And then I think we kind of lost some of our steam, lost some of our discipline. And I could have maybe helped a little bit. I was trying to stay out of it to see if we could turn it back. Maybe to an extent we hedged it a little bit, but we're not as good as we needed to be during that segment. Coach, this may have happened more than once tonight, but I definitely noticed it once and wanted to get your thoughts. It was a possession where it looked like you passed a perfect shot for another perfect shot. And you took a timeout right after. I was curious about that, what your message was to the guys, because the ball movement on that possession was breathtaking. Yeah, same thing when Beatty hit the top of the key 3 on Saturday, called timeout. It was 10 passes on that possession on Saturday. I'm not exactly sure how many passes it was today. Mason will know, but it was perfect. And again, spirit, playing for one another. I don't know that I would call timeout in certain situations because of that, but again, just trying to applaud them for trying to do what we're asking them to do. How about the way Chico has come along? You think about that, 15 minutes, he had 13 points, made 5 of 7 shots. Great energy out there from Chico tonight. The one thing that I told him at halftime is he's getting to the point where he knows what playing hard is, and as soon as you put him in the game, he's playing hard at that moment in time. And that's a confidence builder not only for him, but it is for our team, and it's for sure for me. And he's beginning to practice like that. You know, he started the first day he was here was the first day of the fall. And his body is going through a complete metamorphosis. And also he's going through all of the things that typical freshmen do. I think he's handled it in a very mature way. And really happy because he's a guy that we're going to need to be very solid. We talked a little bit about this, Mike and I did, during the game about Jonathan Kabongo when he was on the floor. It felt like he just had some of that nervous anticipation of doing things for the first time, and it seemed like things slowed down a little bit, incrementally from Saturday to tonight even. Well, astute point. I think that he is practicing better. He still has the anxiousness. It's not built on the wrong things. It's built on the right things. But if we could buy some minutes where it's a push from him, it will help. I think that I'm giving him some minutes, and he also feels like he's earning some of those minutes. I think that's good. He shot the ball as soon as he touched it.
He did. He was
both times.
He was shot ready.
He wasn't anxious about that.
No, he was not.
He shot that corner three over there and that corner three over there.
He was
we
confident.
got the bingo bongo. Mike has turned.
I did. That's a bingo bongo. How'd your numbers look? Were you happy with it?
Yeah. That run messed us up as far as the turnovers. 19 assists on 30 baskets. We contested 68% of their threes. That's a really high number. We did a really good job of running them off the line. 4 of those 6 threes that they made for the game were in that run that I continue to repeat. But I thought we did a very good job relative to the scouting report. Similar to what I told you guys after shoot-around, it's a hard team to play against. They were down 2 against Kentucky with 2 minutes to play. Number 3 had 10 threes. It's because it's counter to what you teach. And I thought our guys did a really good job, as did our staff, of playing to the scouting report.
Coach Buzz Williams is with us. We'll close with the coach with a hard-hitting one, as we always do.
Sure.
Coach, we're all shoe guys, so, game appreciates game. I just had to point out those blue ones you had tonight. I think those are my favorite ones I've seen since we've been together here.
Thanks. They're comfortable. They got, I'm getting so old and my feet are getting so fat. It's hard for me to wear hard-sole shoes, and so those have a rubber bottom. They took the hard sole off and put a rubber bottom on, but I'm kind of funny. I'm not completely Garanimals on matching perfectly. Corey's helping me get off of that. But I don't like wearing those blue shoes with blue slacks.
Yeah, too much.
I want some contrast in it.
Yeah, went blue-gray or blue charcoal.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, so chocolate pants with that blue. It's it kind of burns into a two-tone blue. Those are pretty.
Style it and profile. You can get a Ric Flair on that too.
I could do Ric Flair. He's my favorite of all time.
That was the essence of Get Better right there, the evolving.
It's Reed Day now. You can go read.
Say it won't. I know. Can you believe that? I asked our guys a while ago. This is our 5th year, and it's the first time I said, "Hey, 5." What does that mean?
They called it Dead Day when I was in school.
Yeah, I've heard that. But Reading Day, it just semi-implies like we don't read. And then they take, obviously our guys are taking tests starting Friday and Saturday. So, yeah, Reading Day. I'm going to read too. I'm going recruiting tomorrow, but that means I'm a little behind. Want to read 25 pages a day, and I'm behind. Read 1 book a week. I've done that every week. I'm too shy. So this is week 48 of the year. It may be 49 now since it's Wednesday. It may be week 49. I'm down 2, so it's going to come down to the wire. I got to make up some time. I'm a little behind.
Got a little bit of gap time in between now, Sunday, and then Sunday.
I'll finish 1
Saturday.
tonight, so then I'll be
yeah, but you got that break.
behind.
Christmas is coming. You'll have some time.
No, I'm going to try to hang out with my kids.
There you go.
Closing to the finish. Coach, congratulations, man.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for your time.
You bet.